Hi students, let's start our first chapter, Changing Trends and Career in Physical Education. The concept of physical education is not a new term. The term physical education is indeed complex and broad-based. It includes many types of phenomena. In the beginning, physical education was used in the terms of physical activities because physical education was essential for the people to survive. The meaning of physical education changed many times during the various civilizations. Generally, it has some misunderstood. Someone was of the view that physical education is whatever physical educators do. Sometimes it may confused with the physical training, play, games, physical culture, health education and recreation. But actually, it is more than these terms. Some of the definitions are given in your text. Here, in that one of the definitions, I explain the view according to the view of Charles A. Becker definitions. Okay, any one of the definition you must by hearted. Okay, here according to Charles A. Becker defines, physical education is an integral part of the total education process and has as its aims the total development of physically, mentally, emotionally and socially fit citizens through the medium of physical activities which have been selected with a view to realizing its outcomes. That means it can be said that physical education is an integral part of total education or general education and it is essential for human beings. It is not merely physical activities, but it is the education of the body through the body. In the case of American research studies show that the persons who were engaged in various programs of physical education activities, they will be achieved higher goals in their lives in comparison to those who were not indulged in physical activities. Anyway, physical education enables the child to have total physical growth and development to lead a happy and prosperous life. It can be concluded that physical education not only helps in physical development, but it also helps in mental, social, emotional development of an individual through various programs of physical education. Okay, students, this is all about physical education, meaning of physical education. Okay, next topic is aims and objectives of physical education. First one is aims. The aim of physical education is the wholesome development of an individual. It means physical education is complete living. Okay, the aim of physical education, and this aim can be achieved step by step. These steps are called objectives. Okay. Some of the objectives of physical education are organic aspect of development or physical development, neuromuscular aspect of development, mental aspect of development, emotional aspect of development, and social aspect of development. In that, first one is explain organic aspect of development or physical development. This is the foremost objective of physical education in physical or physical development. The development of our organic systems. We have various systems such as circulatory system, respiratory system, nervous system, muscular system and digestive system. Physical education is related to physical activities, and when we perform these activities, there are various effects of these activities in our organic systems. These systems are developed in size, shape, efficiency, etc. So it can be stated that physical development is possible through this objective of physical education. Physical development or organic aspect of development promotes a sound health, which enables the individual to be valuable asset for the nation. A sound mind in a sound body. If our systems remain in sound health, automatically they can perform their functions in an efficient way. Okay, clear? And second one is neuromuscular aspect of development. First, what do you mean by neuromuscular coordination? Neuromuscular coordination or neuromuscular coordination means it's a relationship between nervous system and muscular system. It's a combination of nervous system and muscular system. The activities of physical education provide ample opportunities for the better neuromuscular coordination. In various game situations, our neuromuscular coordination is developed. Good neuromuscular coordination helps to keep off fatigue during vigorous activities. The proper use of our energy can be made of. If we are having good neuromuscular coordination, we get accuracy and smooth functioning of our body. In doing physical activities, our reaction time becomes less. These activities helps in making efficient movements of our body. So, through physical activities, our neuromuscular coordination becomes efficient. Okay. And third one is mental aspects of development or mental development. Okay. This object is related to the mental development of an individual. The various physical activities of physical education programs need alertness of mind, deep concentration and calculated movements. It should be called in the indispensable requirement of various physical activities. Here, two-way process. Physical activities sharpen the mind, and on the other hand to perform various activities. Concentration of mind is essential. Okay. Along these activities, physical education is also a subject as other educational subjects. Okay, clear? It includes rules and regulations, techniques of games, anatomical and physiological studies, balanced diet, sanitation, health and diseases, personal hygienic, etc. In this way, mental development takes place. Through participation of various physical activities, an individual learns to draw certain calculations. He or she is able to understand the new situations which are faced in the games. It enables him to take decisions independently. So his or her mental development takes place in many ways through active participation of sports and games or any type of physical activities. Okay. And fourth one is emotional development or emotional aspect of development. The emotional development of an individual is also the major objective of physical education. Every individual has various types of emotions. You also know about emotions. Plenty of emotions we all have. Pleasure, hope, jealousy, hate, fear, distress, anger, wonder, etc. Okay. If an individual does not have appropriate control over these emotions, what will happen? He or she becomes abnormal and uncontrollable. The emotions are vital for every individual, but excess of these is always bad. Yes? The programs of physical education develop these emotions and also teach us to have proper control over our emotions. By participating in the programs of physical education, an individual starts having control over his emotions or her emotions. Okay. And fifth one is social aspects of development or social development. This object is related to the development of social traits which are essential for better adjustment in life. That means the better adjustment means cope up with our society. Okay. The programs of physical education provide a number of ways to develop these qualities. Each and every individual wants to have leader-like qualities. Am I right? Through physical activities, the players who belong to different places come closer to one another. They adjust themselves according to situations. Human relations are developed. It is better source of attaining the qualities like cooperation, fair play, sportsmanship, tolerance, and sympathy. These are the social qualities. These traits or these qualities are developed in various programs of physical education. Okay.